working on, I'm not going to damage the edge that I put on there by doing I went too far. That's how easy these things move here.
Right.
That's going to be just about perfect. So we've got a new bumper in place. Our tips meet properly now. And then we're looking for the cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha is this. When I feel this, I feel a little tink right there. And right there at the tips, I feel two different spots where I feel, I don't know if you grabbed a whisker, or I don't know if they were dropped, or I don't know what, but I feel two spots that before we even worry about sharpening them, we want to have that feel to the shears.
Right.
So I've got to get these two spots out.
Okay.
That's a pretty simple process. First thing we do is we go to our stone, and this is a machine product that I purchased. It's perfectly flat and smooth, and all we're going to do is we're going to establish a new headline on the inside of these shears. And what that's going to do is get rid of that little, those two little ticks that were there.
Right.
So we'll go to both sides. And this is the finer block, by the way. There's a coarse one if you've got a really, really big spot.
Right.
It will take off more material, but we don't need it in this instance. All right. It's going to be real hard to see with the camera, but if you get it just right and you see a light, you're going to see a silver line all the way along that headline there again. I'll move it both ways and see if maybe the camera catches it. But what we're doing is we're just putting a new headline on the inside of those shears.
Right.
And because these are anodized, it makes it where you can see it a little bit better, so maybe the camera will actually catch it. So that's the first step. We get the ticks out, and we feel it, and then we feel again. And right now, these feel like they wouldn't cut anything. They're so smooth, they're so effortless that they feel like they wouldn't even cut anything. That's the first step to get where we want to be. And the next step is we're going to go to our block. This block is actually it's machined out of rubber. I don't know the manufacturing process, but long story short, this thing it's absolutely flat. And all we're doing is we're going to go ahead and finish this edge on the inside before we ever sharpen. And I usually try to do about 50 passes.
I'm losing power.
I'm going to come out to the last part of the portion of the blade.
Do you have a charger in here?
Yes, I do.
A Samsung one?
Right here. There's another charger over here.
No, this is
fine.
This is fine.
About the end of the blade.
Every day, early in the morning, late in the evening, I'm getting ready to reach and flit a river path.
Alright, so no, still got the little catch right. No, maybe not.
Fishing, loving every day.
Yeah, that is exactly what we're looking for as far as the feel is concerned. The drop, it's way too loose. This thing is, it should stop about...
That's my scissors.
I know you like them loose. I know, I get it. But it should still stop. I'm going to tighten up just a little bit, not a bunch, just a little bit.
It's fine, I'll loosen them tomorrow.
Okay, and they're stopping about 3/4.
And that's where you want them, right?
Yeah, you want them to stop about 3/4 of the way.
But us as groomers, we like them loose so that it's not so much tension on our wrists.
Okay, now, all right, now, feel that, the way that it is now, just feel that, and the feel is going to be phenomenal, okay?
Actually, it feels loose. It feels fine.
Well, I'm just saying, it's where it should be, but what I'm saying is, as far as how smooth it is, it's going to feel really, really good. But here's the problem with that. The fact that it feels really good is wonderful and all that bullshit, but the reason why we're actually sharpening scissors is because we want them to work.
Right.
So they feel wonderful, and that's the first thing that I have to do is These have not been sharpened yet, and I promise you, they're on a wet paper towel, they're gonna fold instantaneously.
Right.
They are just absolutely horrible. These are unusable in this manner right now.
Right.
They're unusable.
Yeah.
Now the reason why that is because I did what I did to the backside to reestablish the headline. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually sharpen the shears. I'm not gonna use a convex clamp. I'm just gonna use a regular clamp on these because they're not convex shears. They're a semi-convex. I think everybody else thought German edge shears is the best anyway. Anyway, all right. Let's take my opinions out of this now. I'm going to guess that to be about a 20-degree angle. I'm set up at 15, so I'll change the angle down to a 20. And then we'll do what we call a scratch test. Alright, so now we're going to scratch test this blade. And all we're doing is looking for material to come up on this side of the blade, and I can tell now just from what I've done that I've gone too far with my edge, because when I pull this off and I look at the scratch test, actually no, it looks great. It's wonderful right there where it's at. 20 degrees is going to be probably a single pass. This side of the machine, this is where we get dirty. This side of the machine here is actually a stone. This side is where we polish. Okay, and I have different wheels that I can use for the machine, but long story short, this side of the machine is only if we have a big kink or we have something that we really need to remove some material to straighten out a blade. But the scratch looks really, really good on this thing, and I think we just go back to this side and just basically polish a new edge on it on both sides of the blade at 20 degrees. It's going to be phenomenal.
Okay.
All right, so let me get where you're at so I can kind of get over this way. First pass. I think we're only going to have to make about 2 passes. We'll take a look and see what it looks like when we come off of it. Any vibration that we get at the tip of the blade when we set that on there is going to change the... Oh, and it's just floating. It's beautiful. It's just floating. I love these entrees. These things, the waffle hardness is unreal on these things. They're just beautiful. Alright, so that's 3 passes. I smell a little bit of heat. Got a little bouncy up there towards the tip, about 3/4 of the way up. I'm going to make a couple more passes. I need to get the blade down just a little bit. I'll go to tool care. And we'll make about 2 more passes. We get a good look at it. And I think we're going to be good. Alright, front to tip, and it's butter on this side. It looks really great. We'll see how it cuts. It looks good. But that's the difference too. If you don't test cut everything,
right,
blades, scissors, everything,
right,
it doesn't matter how good it looks. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And that's, you know, the proof is in the pudding. It works or it doesn't work. Alright, so we're gonna flop over to this side, same angle, 20 degrees. Polish a new edge on there. About 3/4 up the blade there, we still don't quite have enough. Make a couple more passes. Probably going to need a couple more passes, but the blade's getting hot, so we're going to have to go ahead and pull it back down. We don't discolor it or mess with the integrity of the Rockwell hardness of the blade. Alright, I think 2 more. Both sides of that. Alright, so now the next thing in the process here is we're going to go to a dry paper towel. And what we're doing with the dry paper towel is we are removing the, we've actually pushed metal over the edge of the blade on both sides. So there's basically a really fine metal string that's hanging on the edge of this that we have to remove first. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a dry paper towel first, and we're going to make a about 1/4 pass, and we're just going to keep passing until we get to the end of it. I can feel it pushing that edge off of there. until we get all the way to the end there. And I'm feeling really good about these. These feel really, really smooth. The tips are actually a little bit too far, so I may back them up a little bit. They're not bad, but they're a little too far. And then we're going to go back to the first major test that we do, and that's going to be a wet paper towel. A wet paper towel will show any imperfection whatsoever in, you know, a blade. And so I'm going to try to do zero thumb effort and just try to just work through this paper towel and see how we go. And now
it's not folding.
Effort, I just folded there. Okay, it's beautiful on the bottom side of the blade.
But in the top, it's folding.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh?
That might have still a little bit of an edge on there.
It's not folding now.
No. When I back my thumb pressure off, right about here, I'm still getting a catch. If I don't use the thumb pressure, no, I'm unhappy with that. It's folding here. It's not okay.
Okay.
Now, that being the case, it's probably not the edge, because I feel real good about this edge. And I look at it.
Would it be the stopper that you put in it?
No.
No.
The stopper only changes where the tips come together.
Right, okay.
So the next thing that we need to do at this point to get that completely where it needs to be.
Might be my heavy duty use.
It might be your heavy duty use. You got guns on you, so.
Yeah.
You got serious guns on you.
Well, I use that on my doodles.
Okay,
So.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so about in this portion of the blade where it says ball bearing there, I'm going to have to manipulate these blades a little bit because I feel real good with the edge that's on there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to trade places with you.
Okay.
And this is a very simple process. I mean, it's basically I'm bending these shears. That's what it boils down to. I'm bending these shears. But what we're doing is we're manipulating these two shear edges a little bit to try to get them to where they come together properly. This is, I don't know what this thing is, some kind of rubber plastic neoprene, I don't know what the hell it is. But basically all we're doing is we're manipulating the shear edges, and I just popped the screw out. We knew about that screw already.
Alright, we'll edit that part out of the video.
No, I don't have to edit it out. No, put it back in there. We have to do this. Alright, so let's get the screw back in. Is this the ones we had a problem with the screw on?
No, that's a whole nother cut out. Okay, so we might have to go back to the whole Sheila thing. So, Sheila from Pet Love, you are on Sean's Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
First scissors he ever broke.
Yeah, as a professional, I already broke Sonny's too.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, Sonny's doesn't count. That's your wife.
Okay. But these up here, these are Sheila's.
Tips are gone.
Yeah.
And you're right next to his son's art project. You should feel very special.
Yeah. That's Sheila's scissors on the wall. Awesome.
So, Sean, how do you feel about your DFW groomers? Look at the camera.
I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like everybody has accepted me 100%, and I take pride in my work, and I think it shows, and I feel like they show me that gratitude on a daily basis, not just by paying me to do the work that I do, but, you know, am I going to cry? No. It's a wonderful thing. It makes me very happy to do what I'm doing, and I hope I make everybody else happy too, you know? That's simple. Can you turn the damn camera off, you know, before I start crying?
Why?
I don't know. I still have 2 pairs of shears to do.
We love you, Sean.
Alright, well, I love y'all too. Alright, there is my pair.
Bye, guys.